Well, this is the new Vulcan VTEC infrared gas broiler. The patented infrared technology is the burner design. The typical traditional broiler is a gas radiant broiler where you have an under-fired flame over a cast iron radiant. The radiant gets hot and the heat from the radiant go up to the grates, heat the grate, and then cook the product. You've actually got a lot of air and air movement in that process because you've got 3 different stages. This infrared technology, we actually move the heat a lot closer to the broiler, number one. Number two, by going infrared, we're able to heat a grid and give us consistent heat across the cooking surface, so you can literally time cook versus the traditional broiler where you have to man it, cook by eye, you've got flare-ups, etc., whereas the infrared broiler avoids all that. It's available in a number of different lengths. This particular 36-inch unit has 3 cooking surfaces. We can do this in a 14-inch wide with one 11 by 25 cooking surface, up to a 5-foot unit. Each increment of 14, 25, 36, 48, or 60 adds one more burner. Not only does this give you a lot better product in reducing shrinkage because you've got no flare-up, reduces cleaning time, it also uses nearly half the typical energy that a traditional gas radiant broiler, even the gas radiant broiler from Vulcan, would use. But reduce the gas usage a couple of ways. One is there's no standing pilots on this. Traditional gas broiler has a small flame or pilot that burns, waiting for you to turn it on and off on an as-need basis. This has no standing pilots. We use a piezo igniter, which is this quick flip igniter that provides a manual spark, and we light the broiler with that igniter, so there's no pilot lights, which is an energy saver. Operationally, I mentioned as well the infrared burner design, which is patented. That allows us to get even heat on all 4 corners of the broiler. The traditional broiler, if you'll notice after you've used it a while, have a white ring in the center. But what happens is the flame actually chimneys and you get a hot spot towards the center. But with infrared, we actually, the burner design underneath this is such that the burner lights evenly across a rectangular pattern, and we get that even heat a lot closer to the cook surface. The other nice thing is, because of this design, these burners or grates are over top of this cast heated surface, and this is what heats, and that heat radiates up to the burner. The burner actually marks and acts and smokes just like a broiler. But what's nice is we don't have any flare-ups, which means no flames to come up and caramelize or burn your food on the outside before it's done cooking inside. We also reduce the shrinkage, the physical percentage of the product that either goes up in smoke or is incinerated, so we keep more moisture in the product. We gauge between 20 and 30% in weight of the product after you cook on this versus a traditional broiler. Again, I mentioned the fact that everything incinerates, there's no flare-up, and because of that, the cleanup is simple. There's a tray down here at the bottom, and you'll find that what doesn't burn turns to ash. You pull that ash forward at the end of cooking, and you get just a small amount of ash, and we'll show you on the unit outside that we're cooking on, a small amount of ash, and the cleanup time is significantly less. So the overall benefits are, uses up to half the energy in gas, even cooking across the surface, no flare because of the infrared broiler and burner design, no flare-ups because of the design of the burner. You get a far bigger, juicier protein product cooked, whether it's burgers, chicken, fish, etc.